So if we're gonna get married to a man and we're gonna have sex with him for like what, 5 days a week?
Wait,
or
have to have sex? Like you should. Man, I love.
That's what
sleeping
I'm saying.
with my man.
That is what I'm saying. You should want to sleep with someone you're attracted to. It shouldn't feel like it's a chore.
I know. It just sounds like you have such a horrible view of men, and I don't know if it's going to ever change.
I just not a horrible view of men. I'm friends with a lot of guys. I have a horrible
friends.
You don't have a good. You haven't had a good solid
to.
relationship with a man that is attractive, that you're sexually attracted to.
I've had a 2-year relationship. Like I've had multiple year-long relationships.
Was it a dead bedroom in that relationship?
Which one?
The 2-year.
Both of them were honestly dead.
Dead. Do you know what I mean when I say dead bedroom?
Yeah, like it
Wait, can you stop
sorry.
playing with that?
Yes.
So both of them were dead bedrooms?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay, there's a common denominator though.
So.
It was what?
My fault.
It was your fault.
Yes.
How did it end up becoming a dead bedroom?
Well, I was very inexperienced sexually. The first.
Why would that matter?
Well, the first guy I wasn't really super attracted to, and then the second.
You're too far from the mic.
Sorry.
You
and
can
then the
scoot
second guy.
Chair into the table.
And then the second guy, I don't know. We just didn't really have any. It didn't work.
So why did you? Wait, hold on.
Did not work sexually.
How long did you date the second guy for?
I think 1.5 years.
Why would you? Wait.
You just kept having sex with him when you didn't like it?
No, I mean, I would have kept like trying to
I can
make it
fix
work.
her.
And no, not like that. I would have kept trying just to see if like maybe
I can fix her.
we could have like.
I'll fix you.
I don't know, but I think
donated $200. Feminists with laundry list of requirements. Good thing I bring a weight scale when I meet women in public, along with makeup wipes, asking a woman's body count and between age 18 to 25.
Wait, what?
Is that fair?
You're not getting laid, bro.
That's a good idea, bro.
Bringing
That's
a
fair.
weight scale
is crazy.
The makeup wipes I understand.
He's trying to point out
the
the
weight
hypocrisy.
scale is crazy.
He's trying to point out the
Valid.
hypocrisy of
So valid.
women
Yeah, I see
wanting
that. I'm sorry.
XYZ,
Tall
but
guys.
then we show up with caked on makeup and lying about our weight on Tinder apps and
Right.
things like that, and men lie about their height. So it's like
on Tinder?
I mean, I'm not on any
Yeah.
dating apps,
Wait,
but
thank you, Beaten Cheeks. Wait, let's get back to the dead bedroom situation. So, okay. Wait, you said you've had priorities. You've had, if I recall correctly, you said you've had 3, was it 3 relationships?
2 relationships and 1 friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits? Wait, it was a friends with benefits. How long did you wait?
I
'Cause
didn't. That's what made me realize I didn't want to do that again.
You don't want to do it again. So you guys hooked up like first night?
No.
Second night, third night?
It was like 2 months, 3 months.
Oh, that's not even that fast.
No, it's not. But it's still friends.
But
We're
it
not
wasn't.
official.
It wasn't official. Okay.
So.
But so for you said you were in a 2-year relationship. That was a dead bedroom
Yeah.
because of
Well,
you.
it wasn't really a dead bedroom for him. It was for me.
Wait. Okay. Just to be clear, so dead bedroom is like
We never
there's no
had sex, just in general. But I
Wait.
gave him blowjobs like all the time. So.
Did you have sex once
We're
with
getting
him?
explicit.
That's fine. I don't mind talking about the deets.
Daddy's gonna watch this.
It's okay. It's okay. Just let her answer. Okay. Wait. So you never had sex with him though?
The first one, no.
You did? That's a 2-year
a weird
relationship?
relationship. I got into it not thinking that it was gonna last because I was religiously Jewish at the time, and so when I got into it, I was like, "There's no, like, this is ending," and that was like my.
So then why? Okay. Well, and then you stayed.
Well,
you were with him for
we
2
both
years.
liked each other a lot,
Sure.
and then we stayed each other for 2 years, and then I was like, I
Shouldn't
can't
date
do
for
this
no
anymore.
purpose.
You're right.
That's my dating
I
advice.
agree.
Don't date without purpose.
And
Date
then-
for purpose.
Okay, your other
was young.
relationship. Your other relationship.
learned.
It was a dead bedroom
The
too.
second one, yeah,
But you
that
did have
was-
sex.
We had sex. I think that was more his fault though than mine.
Like he wasn't initiating.
No, he was. I think he didn't really know how to be with a girl who had not much experience like me. So because of that, he was expecting me to behave in a certain way, and I was just,
What do you mean behave how?
Like I don't know. He wanted
Like take initiative.
perhaps, I don't know, but I don't really know what I'm doing in that regard. So I kind of just needed
So
somebody.
you do
to
want a
lead
guy to
me.
lead. There you go. Okay. Well, that totally contradicts what we were talking about earlier. Moving things on. You said that
No, it doesn't.
Okay, whatever. Fine.
I would have been fine in that relationship
More
if
than
he'd
that is
kept
whatever.
if he was committed. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he was like fucking around because our sex wasn't that good
Now-
anyways. And then I was like, okay, I'm done with you.
The sex was bad.
Yeah, that's why the bedroom was dead.
Did you communicate with him about this?
he knew the sex was bad. I was.
What do you mean
wet.
he knew this?
I was not wet.
Huh? You weren't what?
I wasn't wet. I was dry.
Basically, she was not attracted to
She did
him.
not like it.
She shouldn't
No,
have stayed.
I think he was just
done it.
bad at foreplay and
should've
perhaps might have had brain or something. Like he always said stuff like I'm such a star or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So I
There was
think
no foreplay, or there was?
Awful
I-
man
no,
should have been broken
he was
up
not
with
very good at
ASAP.
foreplay.
Yeah.
Definitely the first boyfriend was better with foreplay.
I hope they're listening. I hope these boyfriends are listening.
I feel bad. I really hope they're not listening.
So there's before we get into your point that hypergamy is men's fault.
Yes.
I do want to wrap up the conversation about. You seem to think that when you're pushing back on. It was my position that. Geez, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. We were basically arguing about how women have more sexual options than men, and you seem to disagree there.
No, I don't disagree on that. You're saying.
Well, I was saying that average.
You're saying an ugly average woman
Yes,
would
an
have
average-
the same amount as like an attractive man. And I fundamentally
has more
disagree.
sexual optionality.
I disagree with you. I think you underestimate the amount of options an attractive man has.
I know a lot of
No,
women
I'm
with
not.
low standards.
Hold on. So if we're talking about comparing average women to average men.
Oh, if we're talking about average women, then yes, average women have more sexual
far
options.
more.
Yeah, for sure.
An average woman, if she was so inclined, could f 3 new guys a day.
100%.
An average man, hookup culture is not available to most men. If hookup culture is like being able to have casual sexual encounters.
So
With
the
you
same
even
men are
then,
just
like I
fucking
care
other
about
girls.
attraction, obviously, but I know a lot of girls that don't really care about whether they're like whatever is like that attractive.
Right,
but
but
it's the personality that really wins them over.
That's
and
not
they
what
really
I'm
like
arguing,
them.
though. That's
Well,
not what I'm
yeah, 'cause
arguing.
you're saying-
I'm saying that any woman, even if she's really unattractive, has access to hookup
I agree
culture.
with you.
Whether she might not actually engage in it, but she has access to it. Whereas I would argue, fairly few men have access to hookup
So
culture.
that's where I don't think that they don't have access.
maybe
they
like
have
10 or
access. It
20%.
probably makes them like they definitely have to try harder. And I think the reason for this disparity is because women genuinely do try pretty hard to be a good partner for a man.
And men
whereas,
don't?
Yeah, I don't think men do. I think men have this idea.
Really? Women put
I think
in-
no.
Men are
Let me
you dating?
Bro,
change.
Girl, you like
crazy.
somebody hurt you. Somebody hurt you.
Allow me to rephrase.
Men put in
I
way.
think-
How many
You don't do.
girls?
Women
We've
don't
been
do
hearing you all
really
night.
much in the courtship process. What do you bring to the table?
What I meant to say
What do you bring-
is
what
that
do you
I
bring
think
to the table?
men put
What-
their efforts in the wrong
I would love to hear
places.
How so? What efforts?
Like, for example,
What wrong places?
they're like, okay, we don't have to try at all on our attraction or our hygiene or our
That's so not
fashion or
true.
whatever.
That's not
Because
true.
if we just try in these aspects, it's fine. Whereas a woman is like, I have to be pretty. I have to have a job. I have to do all these things.
Have a job?
Today,
No.
Today,
You
yeah.
have to have a job.
No.
You
girls,
don't.
girls don't
Find
have
me
to
a
have any of that.
single
You can find-
girl who doesn't
You
have
can
a
find
job.
it.
I'm not
Probably
saying
any-
that, but
some
I'm
man
saying
out
you
there.
can totally find a girl without a
you
job,
wanna
and a guy
find-
will be okay with dating her. Though
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
completely true.
Okay, but
vice
he's not going to.
versa,
He's
absolutely
not. He's not going to be good. He's not going to be able to date her because he's going to be like, I don't have enough money yet. I need to make more money.
Okay,
I need
that's
to make
because
at
of our
least
age,
$80K.
though. So then you need to date people that are older, probably. Then that's why.
Or
No
just
one's
more
going to be
mature and
rich at
successful.
24,
Yeah, but
25,
that's
or
why I'm
however old you
saying-
are.
Yeah.
It takes time.
That's why I don't necessarily have that standard, right? I'm not necessarily like, I think I work at home. First of all, I'm a freelancer, so it helps because I don't necessarily think he has to be the only one making money because I can make money from home. So
Doing Amazon?
it's not on Amazon, but I help people who work with Amazon.
Okay.
But yeah,
Like
so-
companies
Okay.
that work with Amazon?
Yeah, so I don't necessarily need him to be the only breadwinner.
She's not like in the warehouse.
I mean, I would actually argue, though. I mean, you said that. Well, men don't have to focus on their looks, and women have. There's these beauty standards that women have
No,
to.
I said men should focus on their looks more.
Well, here's the other kind of issue, is that women's assessment of men's physical appearance, like men will grade women on a bell curve, whereas women have a very disproportionate assessment of men's physical attractiveness. For example, I think this, and Nick, you might have some graphs or something.
Yeah, they basically don't
find
find any-
80% of
they don't
women
find any of them attractive.
Yeah, women find 80% of men unattractive.
Okay.
That's not.
So while 80% of them are not
It's like
all,
just what our
I'm not gonna
could-
say
our
that all.
brains are attracted to. I guess.
I'm not going to say that all 80% of them are not trying at all, but I would argue that a large majority of that 80% is probably putting very little to no effort into their looks, and that's why women think
I don't know.
they're ugly.
I've seen some nasty girls, so I just want
Yeah,
as
that's
long as
fair.
we're bashing men
That's
over here, I'm like
fair.
I've seen some girls who
Girls
look
can be
trash.
really ugly sometimes,
Absolutely.
but for the most part, girls
Bro,
have
have you
talking
seen y'all
about them.
bathrooms? Y'all bathrooms are fucked
100.
up.
I mean,
Our bathrooms?
Women's
Great.
bathrooms are
He's
fucked.
correct. I walk into bathrooms most of the time and say, I cannot
comparison
believe
to
this is a woman's
guys?
bathroom. This is disgusting. Women have failed us.
Way worse.
That
Yeah,
ours
bro.
is
Y'all
worse?
piss over all over the fucking seat, all that shit.
Wait,
Why are you in women's restrooms?
I've heard from women. I'm not.
Why are you in
I opened a
women's
male
restroom?
I opened a male's
maybe.
restroom the other day in the gas station on the way here, and
Do
it
you
was
know why?
disgusting.
Do you know why our bathrooms are so disgusting like that? Because now there's men identifying as women
no.
coming in
They've
there and
always
they're
been
messing it
dirty.
all up.
They've always
That's
been
not
dirty.
it.
The women's bathrooms.
I've
have
seen
always been
women's
dirty.
tampons all over the
You guys
floor.
just
It's not
don't-
Those
just
are
'cause
also
of that.
from men.
Okay. All right. Oh
take it.
man. All right. Gee.